Hey y'all, so I have something very exciting going on behind me. If you've watched some of my other videos, you may have known we just started a few days ago. If not, welcome. This is my area. This is my utility room. This is part of my utility room, and this is my little chicken spot. It's my only little spot in the house where I kind of like throw in all my collage of chicken stuff. But I'm gonna show you what I'm up to. And if you're up to it too, I'm gonna show you how you can do it successfully. I've done this quite a few times with almost 100% success rate. Maybe it is 100% success rate. Yeah, I've hatched everything that I've put in my incubator. And you can too. So I'm gonna show you exactly how to use the incubator that I'm using. And then I'm gonna show you not this incubator, but the very best incubator you'll see all day. This is the incubator that I use. It is the Harris Farms Nurture Right 360. I picked mine up at Tractor Supply. You can order them on Amazon. A lot of the feed stores have them. They are pretty popular incubators. They are great if you are a first timer trying to incubate eggs because they pretty much do it all for you. I'm gonna go over quickly how I use my incubator. It already has eggs in it, so I'm not gonna do the whole setup process, which is fairly simple anyways, but I'm just gonna show you like how I work it now, as I do have eggs that are developing inside of it. So this is my degrees. It's 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit inside of the incubator. That is a great temperature. I leave that alone. If I see it changing, then I know I've got to figure out what's going on and fix it. This is my humidity. So right now it's 57. It's kind of fluctuated right now. But ideally, a good humidity level percentage is like 48 to 55%. 57 is still good. I'm gonna leave it alone because probably in a few minutes it's gonna go back down to 55. It kind of just, changes, and depending on how much water and all that kind of stuff is in here. So if I push the menu OK button, this is D for days. It's telling me I have 18 days left. So my eggs have been in here now for 10 days. So ignore my chicken eggs right here in the front if you're just now watching my channel, watching this video. My eggs really that I'm focusing on are just all my duck eggs right here. So my duck eggs, the ones in the middle, have been in here for 10 days. And I have dated my eggs so that way there's no confusion and nothing gets messed up. And then I added these a couple of days after I put these 10-day-olds. I added these in a couple days later because we found some more outside. One was laid in the mud, one was laid by a water bowl. So I went ahead and just put these in here with the other ones, which will be no problem because when my original ones hatch, I can just keep an eye on these and keep these in lockdown and it'll be fine. I've done it before, so I'm not worried about it. So that is for our days. So we have 18 days left until my original 5 are expected to hatch. If I push plus and minus at the same time, it will turn my egg turner. And that's what's nice about this incubator, is because it does everything for you. So I don't have to manually do that. But if for some reason I come in here and I'm like, hey, I don't think that my eggs have moved since the last time I looked at them, I can just make sure my egg turner's turning or make sure it's working, and yep, it's working. This is the built-in egg candling light. So this thing is great to have. And I'm about to show you when I candle my duck eggs how exactly it works and why it's so nifty. Because typically a lot of us just use flashlights when we're candling our eggs, but this one has a built-in one and it has a little groove right here so you can sit your egg in here and don't have any issues. So that's really nice. So I'm going to show you my duck eggs that I've got going on in here, and we can see how they're looking today. I am going to candle my eggs that I've told you about, my duck eggs, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So you want to have your light off in here. You can see your eggs really well if you turn off your light in your room. And then here's your candling light. You may want to turn that on before you get your eggs out, depending on how dark your room is so you can see. So I'm going to get out. Okay, we wanted to show y'all we do have some baby ducks growing in the eggs. This dark dot right there is the baby, is the embryo. This is an egg that the girls found outside randomly by one of the water bowls. This is 4-day development. Look, okay, I can't really zoom in very much, but if y'all could look closely, there is like a little heart beating in there. You see it, Ellie?
Yeah. It's not to get out.
No, it's not trying to get out. It's a heartbeat. It's tiny. It's growing. There's a little heartbeat beating right in there. Look at the difference between yesterday and today. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. You see the baby?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Look, Ellie, is it moving?
Yeah.
Wow, that is so cool.
Any baby? I see a baby.
That's the baby.
I see it moving a lot.
You see them moving?
We did two in there?
And look at all the veins.
I don't know where the hat's.
19 days.
19?
Yeah.
Let's try another one.
Okay, we're gonna try another one.
Okay.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Yes, there are babies.
Big baby. No, Bill.
This is your vent of the incubator. So right now I have mine open about 1/3 of the way. And I usually leave it at this spot for about the first 18 days or so of the incubation. Here's your spots A and B. Now I have my A cap off, but it looks just like this one, but it has an A on it, A and B. So for the first beginning period of your incubation, up until before you get to lockdown, and until you get to lockdown, you want to always make sure that your A spot, your A reservoir spot, has water in it. You want to make sure that it's good, like filtered water, not distilled water. Tap water is fine. If it's desperate times, desperate measures, and you need to use tap water, it will work. I've done it. But ideally, a good filtered water or filter on your, sink water or whatever, that's better because this will fill up, and then if it's hard water, it kind of gets gross, and then it's more for you to clean. But this is your A, and so a lot of mistakes people make that I see in chicken groups that I'm in are they're wondering, I have put water in my A, and for some reason, like the humidity level is still just super low. It's like it's not working, or I come back to it and it's bone dry, empty. And the reason why is because, and this is a mistake I made in the beginning, I didn't realize that this A spot fills up this whole, there's a tunnel underneath here, underneath all of your eggs, and underneath these trays. There's a tunnel going all the way under here. And as you pour your water into your A spot, it's filling up that whole water reservoir area underneath your eggs. That's what's creating the humidity when it's inside of your incubator. And so when you first start pouring your water in A, you'll notice like it looks full, but then you'll come back later on and there's no water in it. Well, that's why, because a lot of people don't realize or didn't realize that you have to just keep going and keep going and keep going until you filled up your bottom tunnel, your bottom A tunnel of water. A little trick I discovered is I like to use the cup that came with my iron. I know, but it works perfectly. Like it does, it works perfectly. Instead of trying to like get my water in here another way, I was trying all different ways. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use my little iron, the thing that comes with my iron. So here's my iron cup, and I fill this up with my water. and I pour it in here, and I keep going, and I go, and I go, and I go, and I go. And my trick is, and my advice to you is, just keep filling until you start to see your A start to overflow. Once your A has overflowed, you know that you have filled up your A, your bottom base of water, your bottom A tunnel of water enough. If you just put it in a little bit, because I'm telling you, when you put it in here, it's gonna look full. I know you can't barely see it right here. But if you put your water in here, it's going to look full when maybe it's not really full. So just keep filling until it starts to come out a little bit, and you'll know you have enough. And that should last you at least a couple of days to where you're not having to fill it all the time or have to worry about the humidity level. So right now mine's at 55, which that's good. And then my temperature's 99.5. That's good. Everything's working. And the ducks are growing as they should. This is the best incubator you can have. A broody hen. And she's not just a broody hen, she is just a broody hen. But she's being a surrogate because when she gets off, my Americana, Allie, she gets on. When Allie gets off, Lily gets back on. And it's the same thing with Barney. Here's Barney's nest. She's eating treats right now. But usually when Barney gets up, Allie will come over here and she will lay on her eggs. And then they take turns. And apparently chickens like this, hens like this, like to take turns raising the babies. It is really cool.
Messy at their feet. How many did you get?
3. One of them was cracked. Actually, I think just one of them was cracked, right?
That one was cracked bad, though. The one that was over there?
Yeah.
Wow,
So there were...
Look at it. It looks like it's just like glowing red. It's only... I mean, it shouldn't be that bright, but look at that on the camera.
Yeah.
Sorry, sidetracked.
Anyways, squirrel, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to put these in with my other ones.
And how many is in the incubator now?
I don't know. Like, I started with 5.
How much does that incubator hold?
I don't know.
How many eggs go in it? 30?
Like 36?
And you have that almost filled up?
Yeah.
And we just started.
Okay.
Just started
look,
filling that.
I put in 5 duck eggs.
Put them back.
Look.
Put those eggs back.
I put in 5 duck eggs, okay? And I candled them. 4 were great. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna give up on number 5. So I waited. So I candled the 5th one. I've been giving it time. It looks like it's doing good. So now I've got 5 good duck eggs. And then while the girls and I were out here, was it yesterday or the day before? I found one laying by the water bowl. And then the girl, did I not tell you this?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh.
None of this.
And then I found another one with the other eggs.
She just not told me any of this.
You know.
And now the incubator's full. Well, if it's full, it's full, so actually we can't have any more. We're good. So we'll stop at all 50 eggs that thing is incubating.
I have room. I have room. And so now I have 3 more that I put in 2 more yesterday, and I have time, so I'm gonna put these 3 in here. And then that's fine.
Didn't you just start collecting guinea eggs? Which is
yes.
neat. I don't know if y'all know this, but guineas, they're like secret egg layers. We had one guinea that was laying, what was it on, like 40 eggs?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that video and post it.
The only reason we found it was because she was going broody, and the kids were out here playing, and she was on the nest one day, like in the hay, and they didn't know what was going on, and she was actually hiding a bunch of eggs. So
my gosh, but they're crazy. I'm gonna try and find the video, and I'm gonna try and post it on here, but they're crazy because they hiss. They hiss and they chomp like a turtle, like a snapping turtle. But even besides them just being broody, them laying eggs is hard to find. So like in here, they don't lay with the chickens. Rarely will we have one. We had just had one that did. It was that just even the guinea eggs in general. Like we come out here and collect the chicken eggs. And duck eggs, yeah. And duck eggs all the time. But there's never actual guinea eggs, rarely. Yeah, so except today there was. But they lay, so the hens are laying all over the place. And we tell our kids, like, go on, it's a never-ending Easter egg hunt and go find the guinea eggs. They have not found it. And they still can't find them. So I mean, we got tree lines and barns and everything over here, but they cannot find where the guineas are laying the eggs. Yeah. That's been a fun thing. Just didn't know if y'all knew that about guinea eggs. It is. I'm excited about that though, because we got 1 guinea egg today, and I'm hoping that we'll get a few more, and then I'm gonna add those into the incubator as well.
Yeah.
Because I have my, I'm gonna just start hiding my stash from you, Kyle.
He's gonna have a. I'm gonna come home one day. There's gonna be an incubator tucked into the closet somehow behind some clothes. A secret incubator over here. It's crazy.
I'm gonna go inside. I am going to, these are so dirty.
Good thing you're holding them. You got the gloves.
I'm gonna go in and figure this out and put them in the incubator with the other ones.
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Put that golf cart up. See it over there? I gotta put the golf cart up. We got another mini bike. I was gonna do an exit.
Gosh.
It was gonna be an exit. We're gonna say see you guys later, but now we got another mini bike. So I'm gonna put the new mini bike up, the golf cart up. We'll put that on the video next time with the kids because that was pretty neat. We came across a really good deal. I won't tell you until next time.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for watching us, and please subscribe and continue watching our channel with us. Thank you.
Barney, I am pretty sure that you did not have this many eggs under you the other day.
No, she didn't.
Why do you have so many underneath you, Mama?
She's trying to get back to her face. Yep, she's going back to
Oh my gosh. I just want y'all to see how many Frizzy's laying on really quick. Look.
Those are so much. Oh my gosh. What in the world? How is she even laying on all those? What? How much is this Frizzy laying on? I don't think she's laying on maybe 7. Yes.
Frizzy. Oh my gosh. You're tiny and you have this many eggs.